Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. With Game 6 in front of us, it's an elimination game on one side, but this series feels like it could go either way.
You never want to be down 3-2, but we've seen plenty of teams come back from that, especially when they're playing the last two at home. So it's not an ideal scenario, but playing in your own stadium with your fans behind you probably makes it a little more doable.
And on the flip side, you really don't want to let this go to a Game 7. When the crowd's even more fired up, the momentum's against you. They're looking to finish this thing today. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Big Tyler Glasnow.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
First pitch, 7-0-7.
Next offered in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
Batting second, the left fielder,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Just missed.
Outside.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Glasnow picks to first, and Turner's back in. Marsh getting to start in left, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. This one in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's one away. And there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
One out, and a runner at second here in Game 6. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Glasnow ready deals.
No, that missed.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
Very close pitch there, and that was a big one. Clearly, he thought he got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration a little bit.
And here it comes. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Now 2-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Kiermaier going back on it. Gone. His second homer this series, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And ball 1.
Down.
One down, base is empty.
Hee-haw!
Late on that fastball.
Love to see
One
it.
ball, 2
Power
strikes.
versus power right there.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Ball.
Pitch misses, ball 1. Two outs. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And Castellanos is out. That ends the frame. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. And it's 2-zip. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in L.A. and towing the slab, Bailey Ober. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one not
1-2.
close. And that's ball 1. The line to kick the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it from you.
Well struck left field. Leaping, and he makes the grab. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. On to the 2nd now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Phillies 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Second inning set to go. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Glass now back to work. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez makes the catch. 1 away. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Alec Bohm stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Missed with a changeup. And 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
At the belt and fires.
Missed.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
On the ground, out to short. To first. That's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez. The right-hander back to work. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. That's inside. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The batter now will be Will Smith. In the air, left side. Marsh moves under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The Dodgers trailing by 2 here in Game 6 of the NLCS. In the air, right side of the infield. Stop. Should have this one. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And now it's Max Muncy. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's a 1-run game.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And now it's Gavin Lux. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-2. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Kiermaier now. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Save!
Oh, he saved!
Nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
You know? Yeah, no question. So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And a foul ball.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Yeah.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
1-2.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside low. And the count's even at 2. And a pitch. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Mookie Betts to bat next. In the air on the infield. Boom. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And the inning is over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Phillies 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Christian Pache. And a pitch. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Betts on the move. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner now singled and scored his first time. Outside. And that is ball 1. 1 down. Phillies down a run. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Up next in Philadelphia.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Turner, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Glasnow picks to first. Turner gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Turner runs. That's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Here's Harper now. He's already homered in this game. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
The Dodgers up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss there.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, one out. This to center field. Kiermaier moving under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line. Honey, I'll bring you with me if I know you have the time.
As we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. The pitch. That's a laser base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit speed of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Check on the runner. Betts back easily.
Freddie Freeman delivered a masterclass in 2023. Freeman and Betts fed off of each other's success, and it helped Freeman produce a 977 OPS.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Realmuto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Turner in plenty of time to first, and Hernandez is out.
Now the catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fly to left his first time. Off the mark there. 1-0. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. One left for LA, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes a pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1 so far. And a good eye there. The Dodgers leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And it's caught for the out.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before his starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Kiermaier makes the catch.
Now got third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Flied to right his first time. Bohm goes 6 feet 5 inches, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. To second, Lux, out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Phillies 2. Here in the 6th game of this National League Championship Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. The wind of the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just kept it simple. Played proper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Max Muncy at the dish. Muncy hits one in the air. Pache gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Realmuto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Edman, the runner at second with one away. Not close with that one, and it's a ball and a strike. Up the middle. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Now got center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And first offering is fouled off.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Good looking. That's a strikeout. So the Dodgers leave one, but they're up 3-2. We go to the top of the fifth, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher. You know, these Phils doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That's in there. And the count 1-2.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Christian Pache. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's Trey Turner. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball hammered left field back there. And that is gone. So he goes yard to left. It's 3-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's going to be Brandon Marsh. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. Two outs. Foul ball. Missed with a changeup, and a count 1-2. That one just misses.
2-2.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. The Phillies draw even on this solo homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Slings to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. Line drive, caught.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off they'll find a hole.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Top six. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. And the right-hander back to work. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
The pitch. And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2 out.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ripped into left center, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Go ahead run on base. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. First pitch misses. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the bull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
And that's in there at the knees.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Left-hand hitter waits.
No, that's down.
Gonna lay out that pitch down.
Nick Castellanos up next. That one's in there, and the count is filled up.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Strike 1. Next offering is downstairs.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Kicks and fires. Runner on the goal. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom GM6. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The wind of the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And he deals. Hernandez tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. Here's a 1-2. Right side. Castellanos moves on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher,
And the batter now, Will Smith. Hard hit left side. And they get the out on Smith.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Tommy Edman at the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's off the inside edge.
One ball, no strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normal.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Dodgers go down quietly, still tied 3-3. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Brusdar Graterol. JT Realmuto steps in.
the catcher,
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Next pitch is downstairs. And the righty deals. And another ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. Even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Fought off foul. Graterol in his 5th season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Bases empty, one away, late here in Game 6. And that one clips the corner. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 4-3.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
This is Bryson's stop. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Graterol Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And here it comes. That one fouled off, 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And now the center fielder, Christian Pache. On the outside corner, strike one. Good eye right there. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Ober back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one is inside ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman appears to be getting loose. Minter also throwing.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. And that's in the dirt. Gavin Lux waiting for a turn at the plate. And the right-hander deals. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. And a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. This one pops straight up near the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in, and that is the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Alex Vesia gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Stays alive. That's ripped. Base hit.
Now left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 3. Pitch out, but no action. Turner runs. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Vesia, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about. As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2.
1-2 now. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Phillies trying to break this one open, and we're in the top of the 8th. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the new pitcher for the Dodgers, Blake Treinen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around third. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Real Muto. Now the box comes up empty with a swing there. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And there's a ball. Brings it up to 96 to record the punch-out. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Here's a high chopper. Edman gathers and throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 8th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Dodgers 3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. As the lefty gets to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Pache going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Mookie now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, read it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at first with 1 gone. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Runners on the move. Caught and missed. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
The tying run at the plate. Laser. Could be extra bases. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. And it's 6-5.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jeff Hoffman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. One out, runner at second. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. Pounding ball here, rolls foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. On the ground to third. Boom. And they get the out on Smith.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Out to short, Turner. Tosses across the first, and they get Edman for the out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 6-5. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the 9th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Righty delivers. Just off the outside part of the plate.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and there's one down. So digging in, Christian Pache. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Slider misses outside. Trinan, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's 2 down. Trey Turner at the plate. 4 for 4. He singled 3 times and hit a homer.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 outs. That one pushed foul. Next offering is down low. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Struck him out looking. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Phillies 6 and the Dodgers 5. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. Now, if you're holding a small lead on the scoreboard and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Muncy swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. 1-run game, bottom 9. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, it's going to be tough to get to today.
Base hit into the outfield. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Enrique Hernandez.
And this is a big at-bat coming, bro. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
First
That's
pitch
the ball.
doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. Turned on, but foul wide of third. On the ground to short, could be two. Over to stop for one. And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.